Yeah! Woo-hoo! Oh, we've got some good news today, and for this week, let me tell you. Yo, bro. Do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift, bro? Holla! Come on in. Water's nice and warm and tropical. It's very tropical out there, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it seems it's stormy, let me tell you, it's very tropical. London Day. Let's go ahead and sage planet Earth. We have a huge day today for manifestation. Let me go ahead and add my little gold card to the table of requests. Let's go ahead and just make this magical for everyone. All right, yo. Go ahead and share it. I'm going to drop it like it's hot. Our ancients and our elders been talking to me every day. They're like, why don't you share this? Why don't you share that? Why don't you express to them who they really are? I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of people on this planet doing an amazing job. I like to hear from them too. And for all my fellow light workers, light warriors, channels, trans channels, crushing right now, doctors, nurses, everybody. Those waking up, those who've been woke. The main thing right now is focus. So let's talk about this. Without further ado, I'm Rion, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Yeah, baby. Checky. All right, let you come on in, relax, kick back. I know there's a lot of stuff on the news. As far as feeds go, let's be honest, I'm about to drop it like it's hot all over you, all over the consciousness of Earth. So here we go. Saging. Let's get that throat chakra. Let's go ahead and just clean up all the channels of distortion that have no glory or valor. Let's talk about some real things. Let's talk about some temple space. Let's talk about six-winged seraphim. Let's talk about Nordics. Let's talk about some Andromedans, some Arcturians. Okay? Let's talk about some hotness, some Palladians. Let's talk about some Venusians, some Hathors. Just remember, you're only in this suit, right? We chose to be in this suit. Don't forget that. I can tell you some real protocol measures when I was climbing cliffs. That was kind of funny. We'll open with this. So how you know you're a starseed, or how you know you're an angelic, or how you know that the last time you wore a physical suit, it may have been different. I shall share my little story with you, see if it resonates. When I was up climbing that mountain behind me by myself, and I was doing my Rambo training back in the day, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When I was training, I'd be up on the cliff and I'd be looking down, as many of us do, and I was like, highest. Why can't I just jump off this 30-foot gap? What's the deal with the compression ratio in this body? I remember being a lot bigger. I remember my joints being able to take a 60, 70-foot impact and just stick it. Not roll out of it, but boom, land. And he goes, son, in the suits that you are used to wearing, the compression ratio and all this joints of this human suit, they're a little different. The gravity here is a little different. And but he did give me some constructive criticism. He said, son, if you want to jump off that cliff and land casually, your squat and your deadlift needs to be around 650 pounds to a point where you can rep it. Then your knees and joints can take the impact. Why am I sharing this with you guys? When you guys are learning stuff from your higher selves, now mind you, I don't want anyone not training. I don't want anyone hurting themselves. I'm just trying to be honest with you. You guys have real conversations. I don't recommend trying the 30-foot jump, right? But this is what I do recommend. I've been watching, Netflix, the world's fittest men and women. I've been watching all these documentaries, these guys that are just training every day and they're super strong, And it just reminds me of like how we used to roll back in the day in like Sparta and like us Grecians out there and rolling with Genghis Khan. Like we just were all about the fitness. But it wasn't like we were working out. It was like, yo, bro, see that horse out in the field? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and run that down and then, break that horse in, and I need you to go ahead and, saddle or no saddle, get on that steed and learn how to ride. I just think that in this day and age, it's really awesome for those that are pushing themselves in a physical way, and I'm very inspired. I can say certain personal things about what's been going on. I like being a vegetarian. I guess I'm a vegetarian / pescatarian. I may have a piece of fish, once every couple weeks when my body needs it. But right now, I'm just kind of happy being a vegetarian. Why? I don't have any karma. I don't want to eat something and feel karma. Nothing to do with what I'm putting in my mouth. It's like I'm eating vegetarian chicken nuggets. Like, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm a good person. I know it sounds kind of silly, but when your inner child gets behind the wheel, it's how your heart feels about what you're doing. That's all I'm trying to say, And if you guys don't know, the Quorn, Quorn, chicken nuggets are fire. I love them. A little sriracha barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's, a little organic ranch, and I can't tell it's not chicken. It's not made with soy. That's why I like it. I'm reflecting some things in my life that I'm learning to keep a constant resonance. This is what's really important right now on Earth. Your resonance, what your belief system is. What's going on today? Well, we had a 444 gateway this month, right? Huge doorway opened. Imagine the universe opened up a portal and is now listening to everyone's requests on the surface. All of our star family is sitting above, not only Sedona. 2 nights ago, my brother Alexander was over, and we were all sitting by the fire, and we looked up. There are 6 or 7 ships just going boom, 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 and then I locked on. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but you guys can actually pulse information to ships as they go by. I shall teach you this. This is fun. Write a book. Working on it. I want it to be like a kung fu, how to move clouds and call in lightning book. But I don't know, I don't think Amazon's ready for me. But this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to teach you guys how to talk to ships. All right. So, for those of you guys out there that are new, what's up? Nice to meet you. If you guys are being shared into a group and you don't know what's going down or who I am, my name is Rion. I woke up in 2009. I've had my third eye on for 10, 11 years. Every time I blink, I'm staring through the veil. Even now, as the frequencies are going up, as we're adjusting through these different energies in our universe, in our solar system, right? Right now, these alignments, right? That's why a lot of the stasis beings or the giants are waking up right now, based upon the proton and neutron activity from the galactic center. I thought I was taking a nap. You wake up, you have a bunch of little gremlins looking at you, why am I in an underground base? It's weird. For all you guys that know what's up, holla. For you guys that are waking up to it, understand. The thing is that right now with these energies and what you guys are able to do, I want you guys to really understand the power of your heart. It's 10 times the electromagnetic frequency of your mind. Said this before. The power of your heart, though, begins to bend reality. I'm sitting in the backyard. I'm starting to make the ground wobble like Jello under my feet, which is exactly what I do in 4D. When I first woke up about 5 years ago, I was really getting into my training in the different dimensions and knowing my higher selves. Well, they had to really watch me, because as soon as I woke up in a dream, I would feel the floor. And if it felt like Jello, I knew I was in 4D, and I knew I could jump off that like Hulk. So imagine everyone in Ascension School, and you're just the kid that's just running and jumping on the way to class, but you're really not participating with anyone else. You're realizing oh, we're in 4D, the ground's Jello, yeah, you can jump really high. So what I'm starting to explain in my reference to you guys right now is the world right now in our 3D reality is changing. It's not the same reality. Yesterday when I was watching the clouds in Sedona, I'm watching the skyline go by, and then I see this start happening. If you have very sensitive eyes, I started to see the distortion in the matrix as the clouds went by, watching nature. So I'm sitting there and I'm it looks like we're actually moving into a completely different timeline. The sky's a different color. I haven't seen this color blue in 30 years. I don't know about you guys. I haven't seen the real color of the sky in so long, I forgot what it looked like. And that's everywhere around Earth, right? I know they're chemtrailing really heavily right now, but to be honest with you, it's less in Sedona right now. That's all I can really express. The timelines are changing. There are literal visual hints happening around you. The animals around me are becoming more conscious. The birds around me, my blue jays in my backyard, my dove and my quail, more conscious. Your pets may be becoming more conscious, starting to act like humans, in the sense that they're not like a cat, but they're looking at you like, yo, bro, so what's up? Can I get in that fridge? I know you got some food in there for me, but usually we have a cat here at the house. Molly, when we used to open the fridge, I know dogs are hip to it, but cat, she'd never walk and try to get in the fridge and figure out what's going on. Now she's like, hey, something's happening. I know you got some food in there for me. You guys who have pets and loved ones, you know what's up. But the frequency's changing. So this is what I want to be real with you. The reason why there's so much distortion in the field right now, and the reason why there's so much conflict, especially in people waking up and wanting the truth and wanting their freedoms and respecting themselves, which, by the way, Huntington Beach, San Diego, love you. Everyone waking up and all the patriots in the United States love you. All the patriots to the, their own homeland and the love and freedoms of their friends and family to not live in some weird system, love you. That's who we really are, right? What I can express is the upper dimensions are being shifted. A lot of these guys are already being, what's a nice way to say this? This is what I'm getting a lot from the beings that are being shifted off-world. Or this is what I'm getting from the being souls that are in council arguing on behalf of their vessel who was under some sort of narcotic, some sort of mind-altering substance. Starts with an A. What do we do with them? What do we do with the children born into those families that have been sipping on that type of substance like a Capri Sun since they were born? That they don't even know what they're doing. What do we do with them, son? I'm having to answer these types of questions, which is very awkward, okay? But what I can say about the whole situation is that what's really going on with our soul lesson right now in the souls of Earth? There's choice point. Here's the choice point. You're a good person. You like Mother Gaia. You like picking people up. You like being a hero or a hero, a heroess, goddess, right? You see the world in a new and amazing way. You want this new world. Let me express something to you. Out-manifest everything that tries to slow you down and you shall have it. Don't wish on a star. Visualize yourself walking through your own temple space. Visualize yourself walking through a park and there's sacred geometry handlebars that the kids are climbing on. There's Merkabas in the sand thing and they're climbing on Merkabas. Imagine a world where the beaches are all clean. Imagine a world where, we begin to once again communicate with animals telepathically. Forgive yourself for being unconscious. You guys, look, I know the ego sucks. Been there, done that. Born and raised in Los Angeles. Got the gold star. I know what it is. I know that program. Okay? All you guys born in big cities, yo, homie, I got you. Get it. The issue is that I had to understand within myself that what I truly want is not even available at the conscious level of what I was perceiving. I felt like I was in a swamp. And I was like, I'm trying to manifest like rainbow bridges and seraphims and golden wings, 0-point technology devices, bilocation transportation functions, pulling down energy from the ether, and like almost living in the movie Avatar level. Why have I been dropped off here? Why am I in a shadow of a former version that we all partook in? And why is our soul family still down here in these lower dimensions working this stuff out? Here's why. The reason why we're all in this rehab, I like to call Earth rehab, especially in the physical, is because we're working on our balancing our emotions and how when we see certain conflicts or things reflect off of us, how we react. You have to work it out here in the physical because there's a lag time in the physical. A lag time is a computer term. I think something, there's a time and space before the action takes place. Right? There's a lot of people waking up right now that are angry, and I get that, you know. And by the way, conspiracy theory should be changed to hidden truths. Hidden truths, right? I'm not into that letter agencies, please. These guys, I don't know, man. Some of us are just old, dude. It's hard to express. Like, you guys may have very, very old souls, or maybe you have kids and you're looking into their eyes and they're 6 or 7 years old and they're looking at you like the universe, like, Mom, it's gonna be okay. We're waking up from this reality matrix, which is literally, crumbling before us. My thing for you guys is less separation, less hate, come together, right? All cultures, all creeds, all races. You guys listen. Once your third eyes come on anyways, you're going to see the actual species that's walking around in the suit. It ain't a human. Maybe it's a type of human. Maybe it's an angelic human. Maybe it's a Palladian. Maybe it's an Arcturian. Maybe it's an Andromedan. I know one of the funniest jobs for Andromedans down here is professional basketball players because they're very tall. Or for athletes, they're like, I play football. I make $40 million a year. I'm Andromedan. What's up? So the species are down here. Now, bumping into some of the different consciousnesses, I'll tell you what's going on, what I experienced in China. Here we go. Listen, I got a lot of homies that are Chinese. One of my best homies is Chinese. Love the guy, bro. Love my boy, Phil. One of my best friends. Here's the deal. The culture when I was over there, Wenzhou, Fushao, when I was gridding all of these old temples, and I think I entered in through Shanghai, took the train and gridded the entire east coast of China, all the way exited Hong Kong, and hit all the temples on the way during the 2012 function. I did China, then we flew into Istanbul, then I flew into Egypt for December 21st, 2012, and I was in Egypt for like 3 weeks, handling that stuff, helping out. They have a different type of control system. What I felt was it's very manted, I'm gonna be honest. Some of them, whatever the numbers are, or however they think in the constructural criticism of whatever their function, it's very powerful, it's very engineer-like, it's very mathematical, it's very, let's create something and get this done in a very positive way. I want to stay positive in this conversation. But what I'm trying to say is, the reason why I think that whole communism thing and the control, we're all working together, I understand that. But the independence of any individual wanting to wake up on this planet and coming from their heart and being an individual and their own sovereignty is something that every single soul should take a look at on this planet and actually ask, not the citizen of a country, but that individual person in that village, hey bro, so do you want to know who you are? Do you want to learn some cool stuff? Do you want to know what star system you're from? Or do you want to just replicate this, whatever you want to call this level of consciousness? I wish to inspire all beings to really step into their inner self, right? That older self inside of you, because I can't switch mine off now, okay? My dude sounds like, what is it? Sounds like Gandalf mixed with Sean Connery that goes to the gym every day, right? Boy, is that how you'd like to be treated? I'm like, oh God, Sean Connery, Gandalf. Does everyone get an amazing higher self like you? No? Oh, that's awesome. When you guys just, it's funny when you guys meet your higher selves, especially some of your aspects, they look at the whole reality, like to us, it's like a really big deal. But this is how it's like for them emotionally. Remember the first time you guys fell in love in high school? Right? Imagine you're 15, 16 years old, and you're sitting in your classroom, and you're like, is she gonna read my note? Oh my God, this is like my whole life right now. If she doesn't love me, I'm gonna fall apart. Oh, it's like the emotions of a little kid. You're like, oh my God, it's all or nothing, Ma. I'll put that on life, Mama. Put that on life. Well, Your higher selves, right, the ones that are really powerful and kind of hilarious, they're sarcastic and joke with you, they see you right now as that little kid who's 15 years old putting his heart out there for the first time. And they love and appreciate you. And even if you get your heart broken, they're like, hey, you'll get up next time, Tiger. It's all right, there's plenty of fish in the sea, bro. Or plenty of nights out there in the round, you know, ladies. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to express the experience you gain throughout life allows you to deal with things that normally would really affect you. As you get older and more wise and stronger in your heart, and you always want to see the glass, you know, half empty, right? I'm sorry, half full, right? Never overflowing, right? That's the ego. Half full, I got plenty of golden ale to fill my cup with. Now, the vaccinations, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen. Here's why. I don't even know what these code words are. I can't say. I'm just be honest with you. No, I don't think it's cool. No, I don't think that. All the beings here. Let's explain some things about above and below, shall we? Violation of galactic protocols, violation of direct sovereignty rights of any individual citizen of Earth is a direct violation of their free will, and in that manner can be taken care of from the upper dimensions as it migrates into the lower. Once a vessel is awoken, right? Once a vessel is awake and does not agree to something, that consciousness, since we're living in energy 24/7, 365s in one matter of 1% matter, 99% empty space. That's a direct violation of your sovereign right. So they'll shut that down, yes. But did it take all of us waking up and all these protests and us finding out the truth to make that happen for all of the collective consciousness on Earth? Absolutely. Ask yourself this: if this never would have happened, would you have felt so passionately about it if you weren't locked in your house for a month, 2 months? Would you have felt so passionately about? Absolutely not, brah. Go watch 3-4 videos again. I was like, the gates are getting rusty. I don't know if that gate's gonna swing open very much longer, right? Billy boy. You know what's weird? Being an observer, seeing both sides to every equation and not coming from a place of judgment, it's not easy to do. Somewhere in these guys' heads, they think they're doing what's right on behalf, like everyone wants to be their own hero in their own way, But sometimes they got to realize that some of these things in this reality that we all enjoy together is a collective experience. It's not about you, bro. It's about we. It's not the I, it's the we. It's not the I am presence, which goes to 9D. Get above 9D, right? Start seeing 12, huge ass deities, and we understand it's we decide. We are love. It's not I, it's we. It's always been we. Just want to be real with that. We are awesome together. We are unstoppable. We will change this world like a storm that this collective has never seen. We were woken up out of stasis. We came to assist this planet in the outskirts of the Milky Way galaxy. We are those who change the worlds. Change worlds. This isn't my first run in this game. This is not my first run transitioning a planet, nor is it yours, or you wouldn't be here. It's a very difficult game. They wouldn't go, oh, this is my first. You know what? On your level 1 of evolution, let's throw you into Earth. This is like you gotta be leveled up, baby. This ain't child's play down here, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't no child's play down here, Billy boy. There's some real old things looking at you through these biological eyeballs going, hey, man, you remember who you are? Remember where you come from? Hey, man, snap out of it. All right, so I'm trying to say for everyone out there, no fear. Here's why. If you guys have a temperature gauge, you guys have a power level gauge every day. This is me when I wake up. I got 100% activities to make some awesome moves in my life for the better. Check it. If you go to bed watching weird stuff, You have weird dreams. You're at a negative 20%. You wake up, you go on the Facebook feed, you get pissed off. Take another 30%, 40% of your power output, your neural output, your heart output. All of a sudden, you're trying to manifest things in your life, and you're at a 40% negative function that you're going to have to balance just to use the rest of your 60% of positive manifestation to create what you want. Rather, light your sage, light your incense, do some weird workout at night. I know we're locked inside. Do 100 sit-ups. I did do 50 push-ups, fall on your face. Do some, whatever it is. Do whatever you got to do till you collapse. Take a hot shower, put on some nice meditation, go to bed. For all of us right now, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm waking up really early so I can fall asleep at night. I'm talking about a being, me, that has a very hard time falling asleep. Like I said before, for all my friends and family out there, when you're a multidimensional being who's activated their dormant DNA, the only way to fall asleep is to exhaust the suit, exhaust the vessel. One more time. When your DNA activates, or is activating right now, and the surge of energy starts flowing through your body, when you've blown through your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh seal, and you become an observer to the holographic nature of the universe, the only way to fall asleep is to exhaust the vessel. Can't take a pill, can't drink a bottle of wine, doesn't work. Your cells are telling you and are reminding you how powerful and strong of a conduit of energy you truly are. Don't let your little baby brain tell you any different. This brain's only how many years old? My cells and my DNA are millions of years old. Okay? Why is it cool to be a hybrid on Earth? Let's talk about this. So yeah, we got to clean up a bunch of stuff down here. Yeah. For our higher selves, stop beefing. Probably wouldn't have to work so hard. And for all his fellow babysitters out there on Earth, incarnating into a little blue marble, check it. Let me break this down for you too. Let's break it down, shall we? So, you're grandma, grandpa. You're ancient builder race. You're a Lyran. You're a game maker. Maybe you're a dragon. You're old. Very old. Not a Geico, but a dragon. Check it. How do we make beings that can operate in balance no matter what we throw at them? Well, the first thing you're going to have to do is take a very powerful being, wake them up in stages. This is funny. What else we got to do? Well, we're going to have to backtrack through time because time is a loop and it's even more cyclical than humans perceive in a linear time fashion. Your future self will then use their consciousness to talk to your past self to create a new future for all. Oh, well, how many of those beings do we need to do that? Oh, an army, 30, 40, 50, 100,000, 144,000, 144 million? Right? Okay, well, what are they going to know? What are they going to do once they realize who they are? Well, these are the different stages of waking up. Let's break this down, shall we? Those who have their third eyes activated are beginning to see auras and shadow beings in their room. They will see outlines. They will feel things. What about those that activate their hearts first? Oh, we shall call them empaths. They shall feel with their heart at great ranges of all things that come in contact with them. Well, what about those that talk with their minds and communicate long ranges? We will call them telepathic. They will be able to astral project and do all of these amazing things. What happens when they activate those aspects and pull them all into alignment into one unit? Oh, I'm glad you asked. These are what we call universal or cosmic beings. These are beings who are fully interactive with all of their higher selves on each dimensional plane of existence. Dimensions equal bandwidth, a bandwidth of reality fluxing through the multiverse of the universe. So how do we tell them that they don't come from monkeys? And how do we undo, 350,000 years of slavery? Well, here's the trick. We're going to have them integrate all of the aspects and how they were treated. And then through thousands of incarnations, they shall become, as their rulers become them, they shall become their rulers in perfect stasis and balance. They shall truly be the operators and heart of the universe. Well, how long is that going to take? How long does it take for a Palladian, a Syrian, an Andromedan, an Anunnaki, an Arcturian, Draconian, Lyran, deities, Archangel? How long does it take for all of that to flow in one unison frequency or vibration? Son, that is the vibration of creation itself. We all shall return to that place. We are experiencing what it feels like to be separated from that. We gather energy from the universe, from the darkest, coldest regions of space, and we bring them into Creator's bosom. This is our job. This is what we do. You are viewing this game as an observer with your friends and family. Every one of you is very, very special, and every one of you needs to understand that they were always with Creator, always. You are always loved. You are never alone. And for all these things to work out between one another, it takes time. They call it evolution. I hope that helps. So merge all of your pieces into one. All right. Take a break for a second. I'm not a trans channel. I'm just a channel, okay? I have to stay in the seat. You know what I mean? Hi, I'm the Rion Collective. Hi, my fellow kids from Orion. Are we having fun yet? Fantastic. Whew. Awesome. Are we having fun? You guys cool? All right. So it's kind of like that. Turn your throat chakras on. You can throat chakra on. You can hear your higher self. Okay. Let's bring it back to brass tacks, shall we? Hi, I'm Rion, and you're in a suit known as a body. It's a very sexy piece of soft technology. Let me tell you how to use it, because no one's taught you. At least when I woke up, no one taught me actually how to use this suit. All right, so let me tell you how it works. For all the new people, hi. If you want to hear your higher selves, you have to turn on your throat chakra. Why do you think I always wear headphones? I'm not talking to my higher selves. I can listen to music and have a full-blown communicato with my higher selves. You don't hear with these. Hear with this. All right. Your third eye is right here. Dead center of your brain. It is shaped like a pine cone. It's also rifled like a bullet. To zoom in on target, left to right. To zoom out, right to left. How do you throw light, Rion? Left hook, left hook, left hook. If I'm walking through LA, I go, won't. This is the hand position. I want to throw a golden light around my body, left to right, wrap it. It goes like this. Spin it, baby. Spin it. Don't throw a right hook. Just throw a night force. Let me tell you something. Right now on this planet, don't be part of the team that's getting cleaned up. Don't throw shade. Feel me? Now, what else is cool? The hardest thing to do is forgive, and the hardest thing to do is forgive yourself. When you remember your past lives and maybe you weren't the nicest person, right? Instead of running from that version, embrace them. Even if you have to put them in a headlock and duct tape them and keep them in your closet for 6 months until are you willing to come out now and stop being a jackass? Hey, look. My thing is that depending on how powerful you are on the night side, the more work you got to do. There's not an easy way for me to explain this to you. I've never been a person to pour too much kombucha and lollipops into a situation. We are multidimensional beings balancing a planet. Yes, we knew this was going to be a challenge, but a challenge that we shall be successful at. Okay? Those who sometimes just run to the left, run to the light, I love you. Maybe your job is to just hold that light and love for all of us. For all you guys that are actually light warriors, our job is to balance the light and night. Imagine yourself as the referee wearing black and white in the middle, boop, and blow the whistle. The reason why a lot of people have a hard time, it's the hardest position to hold. Why? Because once you activate some of the guys on your night side, they'll take over the suit. You won't even know your consciousness has changed, and thus you'll go through a period of time of darkness and shadow. You will eventually pass that. It's awkward. That's not awkward. The challenges I went through doing these activations around the planet in 3D, having to go clean up the lava tubes in Easter Island with a 60-pound staff in full body armor. So I wore energetic crystalline body armor. Because I learned that when you're doing spiritual combat, that whatever your opponent is, they have the ability to actually knock out one of your higher selves and jump on your stream and take over the vessel. So I had armor. I'll give you a secret. Start with jet, and then whatever corresponding chakra color going on up. That's all I'm gonna say. So for all you guys out there because listen, I was like from the LA thing, and here's the thing about this video. I feel a lot of new people going, what is this guy talking about? What is this spiritual mumbo jumbo? I understand where you're coming from, but let me tell you some real things. Okay? Took 10 years of hard work to get where I am. It took me putting my life on the line many times. It took me learning how to wield true force. And let me be completely honest with you. The training I did and the souls we cleared up in Ruhpolding, Germany, and the Dracos and dragons I had to go in combat with, and all the other shit would have eaten a normal person, including all of the ruling class on this planet. They are soft, Twinkie type beings. The beings I was going after were their handlers. So yeah, if you ask me why I feel this way, it's because I've seen too much. This isn't a game for me. I've been staring through the veil for a decade. So, if you ask where that attitude comes from, now you know. Okay. But doesn't mean I'd rather be chilling with you guys on the beach, surfing with sea turtles. You know? Hey, I don't want to do that shit. Shall we rule them? I'm like, yo, bro, do you even know how to surf? God, when's the last time you went to the gym? When's the last time you rode full speed on a horse where your life was on the line if you fell off? Why don't we start working on our inner work instead of trying to mentalize a nature of a game that was always supposed to be heart-centered? Let's try that, bro. So that's what I mean, guys. There's a lot of people out there trying to tell you what to do. They don't have the life experience that you've already gone through, and they're trying to make sense of it and explain their belief system to you when they don't know who they are and they're still under their control mechanism. They haven't broken out of the matrix. You guys, you can never, ever, listen to me. Never, ever follow someone who doesn't know who they are. Never follow somebody who hasn't gone through real trials and tribulations and put their life on the line many times on behalf of you, of yourself, or of a planet. It's a sacrifice thing you have to do. You have to go all in at some point in your life. And for me, I don't need you guys to go to war. I need you guys to go all in on love. I need you guys to go all in on love and support for everyone around you. And if you're very strong, help those around you that aren't as strong as you. Okay? It's not 2010 anymore. It's not the gate wars. I'm putting down the sword, still keeping my fire whip with a little boop on the end. But I want to hang out with you guys, dude. I want to build cities of light. I want to create dimensional corridors that go up 4 floors. I want you guys to see your higher selves. I want full-blown seraphim slamming into the ground while I'm in my temple at 4 in the morning and no one's around in a 60-foot pyramid with the marble floors and the columns and all my energy devices and Tesla towers in every corner going all my headphones on at 3 in the morning. I want to hit so much juice. Doorway opens and I'm popping and locking with some fellow seraphims or some upper dimensional beings, and I'm moonwalking with my eyes closed across the temple floors. I don't know what... You guys, wake up. This reality is not real, man. This is some tapioca kindergarten leftover, didn't make the cut level of consciousness running donuts. This is not the epitome of the universe expressing itself. Ha! Ha! Not even close. This is like something you find out in the Wollywomp, in a swamp, in like the backyard of Endor. You know, this is not the highest level of, oh my God. You guys, Dancing with Tesla Towers, just, I'm wearing chainmail going, I got my homie Yaz on the DJ. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm getting hit with electricity going, burr, 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 burr. You know, just, this place can't hold us. I'm walking through a garden at 4 in the morning. I'm on one of those little hover skateboards, those little roll skateboards. I've been going through it's just me going through the domes. Leaving one dome, I'm going into the rainforest dome. Just on my little skateboard. Oh, how's the botany going? Are the tulips? Are those done yet? Oh my God, look at those flowers. Dude, it's amazing. All right, what else we got? Let's go to the fruit tree area. Okay, so we got pears, plums. Okay, we got peaches. I got apples. Okay, what happens if we clone the apple and the peach? What does that taste like? Now, what if I make a kombucha out of the apple peach? What is that going to taste like? Okay, you want to manifest something? Come with me on a ride. Let me walk you through what we used to do. Okay, what do you guys want to do today? All right. Let's go check out everything else we got going on in the facility. What else is going on? All right, well, here's the Sacred Geometry and the Sacred Art Center. Here's where all the Reiki masters practice. Here's where all the high-end crystals are that are all electrified. Here's where you see a 3D person sitting at a desk and their higher self, glowing gold in front of them, pointing at a book going, understand this, understand this, understand this. Imagine creating a space on this planet in a pocket of this density where your higher selves actually show up and teach you themselves personally. Put that in your head. Not someone else, not what someone else's belief system, but how about create a room where your 5D self and energy body can actually show up. You could hear them through your throat chakra. You can see them not only in your third eye, but you morph the walls of reality in this space to oscillate faster than 48 hertz. The walls actually vibrate. So you step in there, once you can purge all that other stuff out, mind you, take a little time. But imagine you sitting in a classroom and your higher self who's like some 7D awesome Nordic or angelic's like, all right, now practice is what I want you to bring down to this planet. Boom, boom, boom. Why can't we use that? Use this, use this, use this, use this. Try that. I mean, imagine going through your own Akashic in a personal way. I want you guys to remember that this truth is found inside of your heart. I want you to remember that this is the tool to do that. Now, to create a place like this would be a true expression of who we really are being expressed into the physical world. Remember that. How you want to see this planet, right? When you go into your garden, is that a true representation of you right now? When you go into your car, is it clean like it's a rental car? Or is it a distortion and debris and clutter all over your car? Is it clean? Is it ready to go? Did you armor all the tires? Get an oil change? Windex the windows? Steam clean the seats? How clean is it? How clean's your bedroom? How clean's your room? What does your backyard look like right now? Maybe we could hang some LED halo lights up here. Maybe I can make a little rock garden. Maybe I could drop some small rocks and do a little, I don't know, I've never done feng shui, but I know it looks cool when I take the rake and I make these swirls in my stones in the backyard. Hey, you guys start picking up the beauty of Gaia and remembering. Let me tell you a secret. I would never be where I am right now if I didn't play with these stones and crystals, crush stones into powder. I got a gold machine crushing downstairs. I'm standing as the machine's going off, 5 to 6 different mines of crystals being crushed around the planet and is exploding in my face as I'm doing these crushes to make these mixes. I'm like absorbing millions of years of consciousness in these clouds, and I'm remembering being in the kilns of Atlantis. I remember being in Lemuria. I'm remembering building these things, and I'm sitting here. But let me tell you how I did it. I had to be in the space to touch it with my suit and experience it to bring back my memories of when I experienced it in a different suit, in a different life. It's not just sit on your hands and go, let me remember who I am. No, take an action. Take an action. Remember, take an action. If you got to paint, let it flip. You got a guitar and you're trying to create a new riff. Maybe back in the day you were playing violin. Boom, 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 boom. Now you're playing guitar and you're going. Put the instrument or tool in your hand. It helps you remember that much faster. That's it. I want to share with you guys. I've got big plans. I can't wait to invite you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I can't wait. I am just, you guys. I want to do it to the nines where you're actually walking inside and you're going, so a 3D printer printed that? Like, I want other beings to get off a ship and walk into the spa area and go, what? You guys made this? I don't know. I feel like I feel like I'm in the Goonies or something. Like, we made this. Look how cool it is. Oh no, watch. Lights on. It's like boom, 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 boom. Waterfall on. Boop, 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 boop. Frequency vibration modulator on. Boom, boom, boom. You're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, the rocks actually vibrate into 5D. All you gotta do is walk through the tunnel into the spa and you're just dialed. I don't know why we make it so hard on ourselves down here. I don't know why no one can remember who they are. I don't know why people have a hard time remembering their dreams. But let me tell you something. You sitting here, that's a wrap, son. Done. Bye-bye doubt. Bye-bye ego. Bye-bye bullshit. Experience it. A lot of people are analytical, and I love you guys. Listen, I got to see it to believe it. Well, create something that they can see and feel. Then there's no argument, right? Be about it. Don't talk about it. Walk it. Okay? I love you guys. I'm just trying to say, I love you guys. That's how we get to, because everyone wants to remember. There's not any human out there that's like, I don't want to remember. I want to be a cookie monster forever. They know it's in there. Your heart's in there. We got to remind them. And then the kids, they'll never need to go through that. I want kids to run through and be like, yo, have fun. Has it always been like this, Rion? I'll be like, yep, pretty much, honey. It's always been paradise here. Just Control-Alt-Delete everything else I've seen on this planet. And like, shh. Imagine going home to the Galactic Center and they're like, report. Let me tell you some stuff. Real talk. I've had some reports where I didn't send in. They're like, son, please don't tell your dad that. Please don't send that to your father. Please don't send them how you're feeling right now and let them see through you what's going on down here. Pause. Please, please, please. They need more time. Pause. I'll go, okay. And my inner child's like, I love these guys. People are nice. I'm like, I know, people are rad, dude. You know, I just think that a lot of people that have gone through all this trauma and bullshit in their life, we're just frustrated. We're over it, dude. You know? I know a lot of the frustrations we have is like, even with our parents at times, is why did you let 60 years go by and not break the matrix? Now I'm sitting here like a jackass. And you guys, you know, and I'm feeling all this stuff, and you guys don't have to feel this? And that's how it is for all empaths out there. But I'll tell you right now, our parents are waking up. Our parents are stepping into their hearts. Our parents are getting it, okay? But yeah, dude, there's a lot of resentment, bro. You feel waking up and your whole family's asleep. You're like, say there's 12 siblings. One of 12 is woke. And everyone else is just, I want my baby back ribs. I want my NFL and my chili dog. And you're sitting there like, oh my God, I'm living on a planet of cavemen and barbarians. That makes me feel weird in my tummy tum. Listen, I get it. How do we help everybody? Through action. Hey, what's the best reflection to do? Hey, Go vegetarian, go vegan. Do whatever you want to do, but I can tell you something. Stop aging. Go in the gym, look like you're 10 to 20 years younger than you really are, and then your friends will go, hey bro, like, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, I don't know, I'm like a princess at night. I put on my face lotion, put on my leave-in conditioner, brush my teeth, floss my teeth, put my hand lotion on, it's dry out here. Trim it up, clean it up every night, then I take my vitamins and I go to bed. I wake up, have a little tea, a little coffee, work, have my smoothie, work, go to the gym when it reopens, come back, eat, salad, hard-boiled eggs, or just a salad, whatever. Smash a salad, huge salad. And then I watch anime like a little kid. Or Gaia. Why? More powerful you are, the more that you affect consciousness. I'm literally in a quarantine space where I have to watch kid programs, which I enjoy, mind you. My new show, Hunter x Hunter, is dope. On Netflix, I like it. What I'm trying to say is, what is that? I operate in my inner child's consciousness. That's the only way I can stay balanced, feeling the frequencies of energy or being able to change things. Wait till you actually step into that power of knowingness that you can actually change the world and you can actually grab people at 500 miles. Well, how do you make sure a being like that doesn't do stupid stuff? Real talk. Kids don't want to hurt nobody. Kids would rather be playing. Kids would rather be surfing with sea turtles, and that's me. I'd rather be surfing with sea turtles with all you guys in paradise. I don't want to fight over cookie crumbs. I'd rather let the planet relearn how to make cookies and make as many cookies as they want in this abundance overload that is happening right now on Earth. I just want to be, you guys, why are we fighting over cookies when we have the whole universe once we're out of quarantine? Not only this quarantine, but the planetary quarantine opens up, right? Check this out. I'm going to be like, take me to the Pleiades, third planet, right-hand side, fourth, the one that's pink. That's my 5D homeworld. Take me there. I want to hang out with my Andromedans. I even have some stuff I want to hang out over there in Beetlejuice. I got some homies over there. I'm a hybrid of both. I don't know. Dragons and good things. And here's the thing. I don't know. You get so old, you realize when you really start to see how old our souls are, right? So these are just different frequency modulations and bandwidth spaces of how those beings or dimensions are organized in whatever life forms are existing in these platforms. So based upon your polarity or your wants or needs or your environments, you evolved in different ways, in different spaces, in different times. And now we're all here with kids in the game trying to get along so that we can do this for the entire universe. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, because let me explain, what's going on with that. This is why it's really gnarly and awesome. Oh man, this is like the humdinger. This is the episode that you should watch. Sorry I've been so short and brief. This is the episode we've been waiting for. Check it out. All right. So, if you're a multidimensional being with your inner child that you, let's say, developed. You didn't bring your inner child here. Your inner child was here, but you learned on Earth, right? So you're cool. We call you a local. We're an Earth local, right? All you guys out there, you're locals. We're Earth locals, bro. We're the real deal. Were you guys there during the Great Transition? You're like, shit, bro. I'm there right now. I'm just broadcasting. I'm actually in it right now. I'm like Ready Player One over here. I'm in it right now talking to my family live. Now, you know what I mean? And the issue is that this is why you're so powerful. This is what I want you to understand, all your higher selves that won't tell you this. I'm going to tell you this, okay? Your energy fires both directions. I know it's an easy concept, but I can jump into my higher self's bodies and I can temporarily take them over in their dimensions, okay? Your higher selves don't want you to know that little Mighty Mouse down here, once he or she figures out who they really are and turns into a ball of plasma and fires through their cords like a hot magma on fire and slams into their higher self, who's also plugged into you, that I've jumped into my big dragon guy a couple times when he's in a business meeting and been like, yo, do you want to do it? Hey, I'll be listening to music and all of a sudden he's in like some big talk, right? And all of a sudden he's like, what is happening? Oh my God, my lower self is inside the suit. I'm like, yo, bro, what's going down right now? Hey, pay attention. Here's the cool thing about that. When you realize that you are multidimensional beings, which everyone who watches us right now understands, you are multidimensional beings, existing in many dimensions simultaneously. Check this out. When you balance your light and night side, and they're all in your center, what did Creator just create? Just created a being with their heart on. A true representation of the power of creation and manifestation throughout the universe, and not only this galaxy, right? But if we had conversations, like imagine me off-world right now, with full-blown, not with this, membrane on, let's just say, in the dense form, but I could actually morph into my 5D, my 6D, my 7D, my 8D, my 9D, my 10D, my 11D, my 12D, my 13, my 14, my 15, my 16, and on up aspects at will this fast. I'm on ship in Andromeda. Hey, I gotta go check on 6. I'll be back. Boom. I'm on Sirius B, working out with the boys. Yo, bro, did you check that last flick, bro? Hey, did you see that new type of plasma rifle? I think sick. Boom. Switch over to the Pleiades. Hey, I'm riding horses. Boom. Switch to Pegasus. I'm flying on flying horses. I got armor. Picking your armor up from the armorer going, hey, bro, can you power up the right side? I need a little more when I hit someone with some juice. Listen. You create a being that can go anywhere at any time through any dimension, and each species that operates in that bandwidth can't stop you because they actually look at you like, oh, well, that's my little kid. That's my son. That's my daughter. Yeah, they're special. And they're sitting back in 10D in the night side, and they just watch you going, boom, flying by like a comet. And they're going, man, one day I want to be more, more like that. You go, well, how did he do it? Well, he just kind of took the best pieces of us and processed and worked on it, and it sucked for him. I mean, I remember there was a time when I actually pushed him down. I didn't want him to grow. But now watching this soul grow into something I didn't think was possible, I begin to understand why this game was kind of set up, and why we all got to come together, and why you can't run from your problems, and why the hardest things in life is working with yourself and your family stuff and your personal stuff, and why you need all of that experience to actually find your purpose. Because once you find your purpose, nothing can stop you. No matter what planet you incarnate on, no matter what life you live, no matter what you look like in the suit, if your purpose is to create beauty and harmony wherever you go, you're in for a pretty awesome time in this universe. So I just want you to understand, I'm trying to pull you out of this 3D stuff. Hey, listen, you guys are very, very powerful, awesome, sovereign, beautiful beings here, okay? I'm just trying to give you guys some of that knowledge that I sit in the backyard in my pyramids and I got to talk to my guys all night. I'm trying to share that with you guys. And everything I say is obviously my reflection and my experience, but I walk my walk and I talk my talk. I ask my guides real questions, and I really try to dig deep. So for you guys, all I want for you guys is to have these same conversations with your higher selves when you guys feel like it's that time. That's all I can say. That's my little rendition, right? And I hope you guys understand the importance of being those little superheroes or Super Saiyans or angelic light force, right? Earth Alliance. But to understand that, it's important. And to do it as a child, then Creator gives you all of the manifestation abilities you could ever fathom. Because that's how he is. He's a big kid. And, he gets his feelings hurt, just like a kid. And he wants his kids to come home. And that's his or her. Like I said, it's omnipresent, But some of us, I remember this. I remember some of us in this great hall, the Galactic Center. And I remember a call went out, right? And I remember our orders were literally like emissaries of Creator, like, hey, go check on that planet. Go fetch my family and my kids. Go take care of my kids. Go help them right now in their time of need. Go ahead and raise the frequency of that planet while you're at it. We're like, yes, sir. We're on our way, Father. Like the Buddha too. Like, yes, on our way. Like all the Tibetan monks out there, we're like, on our way. What I'm trying to say is like, you guys are those souls, like absolutely, you know, and even though we go through hard times, dude, inside of you, deep down inside, is that true spark of creator. You know who you are, you know why you're here, you know what you're supposed to do. The mind can't teach you what you're supposed to do. That's why we fight so much with our minds, okay? This can't tell you who you are. This can't, okay? But we're taught here to use our minds and not our hearts. So you're never gonna find that answer in here. It's always been found in your heart. All right, man, this is like, I love you guys. I feel like I'm in a group therapy session right now. Hey, this is what it feels like to be woke on Earth. Love you. Okay, so what else? I got some things for you. I don't know. Hey, so check it. I made this special for you. Yeah, we have them powered, but I know you guys couldn't pick, so this one's for your third eye. This one's to protect and promote love and protect your guys' sacral. When you guys are waking up in large cities, you're clearing and processing past lives. The red one. This has tons of cornelian, red agate, fulgurite, which is stones struck by lightning in here. This one's for your third eye. This one's for the upper. So like I said, the lower chakras, upper chakras. Bang. The rose. The violet rose. All right. Thought you guys would like that. Check that out at store.tmike.com. Made those for you. Okay. These are dope. I made these little blingers for you. I keep making these because I can't stop. And this one has the spheres on the bottom. So when you guys are sleeping, this thing lights up and it puts that selenite white light field around you when you're sleeping. This is a transceiver at the Giza proportion for uploads and downloads, but I added this because I like you guys to be surrounded in white light. I think it's fresh. I like white light. It's dope. White light is all spectrums of light, mind you. I like it. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know how much I love you. We're getting through this together. If you guys feel so called, go ahead and share this video. And here's my deal. Like, the acceleration is going to be happening very, very quickly right now. Today, please take this time to manifest how you want to see the world. What are your visions, right? I shared some of mine, but what are your visions? What do you want to create here? What do you want to do here? Everything is conscious. Yeah? Buy the URL. Go to GoDaddy.com, buy the URL. Go to whatever website builder you like. Build the website. Don't tell anybody. Build the blog. Build the Facebook page. Build the Facebook fan page. Build the YouTube channel. Create abundance and share it. And share your love and abundance with all. And together we shall all be that much richer in our hearts and our spirit for it. I am Rion. I love you guys. You guys are absolutely rock stars, and I wish you the best, and I'll see you guys next week, okay?